Hi Talk family, I'm your host 𝐤𝐸𝐻, and thank you so much for joining me on another exciting episode of Talk the Talk. Today's guest is a loyal, dedicated, natural leader in the automotive industry. He encourages his team to reach collective goals with hard work and persistence, yet giving their customers the best service possible and build long-term relationships. He's got an extensive knowledge of the automotive industry, and yes, he's been around for a long time, but we're going to hear about that a little bit later. He's also representing the Hatfield Motor Group. So without further ado, let's get to know Johan. And as I said, he's the used car sales manager at Haval Woodmead. And once again, this interview is proudly brought to you by 𝐬𝐻𝐸 Solutions, Avo and MFC by Nedbank. Hello, Johan.
Hi, thank you very much.
No, thank you. I know every day of the month is a busy time for used car sales manager. Actually, I think the first used car sales manager that I am interviewing on my platform. I've done over 800 interviews, so this is a first for me. Thank you for joining us.
No, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. So I think first and foremost, let's tell our viewers about your journey in the motoring trade and your current position as well.
Okay, I've been in the motor industry, I can't even remember, but I started with many moons ago with Hyundai. I think it was in 1994, and then I went over to the McCarthy Group, worked for them for a very long time. Then I got out of the motor industry, tried to do my own thing, doesn't work, so I got back into the motor industry, and yeah, I'm now with the Hatfield Group at Haval Woodmead. And it's very exciting times. Okay, then that's amazing. I mean,
you know, just like out of COVID and all the challenges that we experienced in the motoring trade. I mean, we all experienced challenges. I think we all are just going into it with a revitalized spirit and, you know, just a new concepts of doing things as well. So we always need to look on the bright side. So what do you love most about representing the Haval brand?
Look, I must be honest, it must be one of the most exciting brands at this stage in the world. Not only in South Africa, but all over the world. The technology, the looks, the design, whatever you want in a vehicle, you get in these vehicles. All the extras is just, you can't compare with anything else, and the affordability is the most important thing about this brand.
Absolutely. And how do you as a sales manager encourage your female staff within your dealerships to, you know, be progressive in their position, but also move up the ranks and be confident? We're still struggling, as you know, it's a male-dominated field. It's going to be male-dominated for a long time coming. How do you encourage your female staff?
Yeah, look, if you look at the industry, there is quite a few women that did very well and become branch managers and directors. So from my side, there is an open play field. It's fair to everybody. Yes. And personally, I think women do a thing a lot more persistent, a lot better, with a lot more confidence. So yeah, my sales staff, I just ask them to do what they do the best, is to sell the car. And there's no easier way for a woman to sell a car but with her mouth. We all know they can talk a lot.
Absolutely. Thank you for that validation that we do better than men sometimes. So as you know, this platforms, I have 3 different platforms, and it is you know, powered by Nedbank and 𝐬𝐻𝐸 Solutions. How do you feel about these multiple platforms that we have, where we recognize women, where we encourage women, and we've offered this platform for them to share their stories, their challenges, but their progress as well? How do you feel about it?
Very positive. There's so many platforms that you can do, but coming from this side, there's a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of abilities. So personally, I think it's a very good platform, and the support that they're giving us is excellent.
Oh, thank you so much. And how can men like yourself become more prominent and you know advocate for women to be progressive and to move up the ranks in our trade?
Look, in this industry, you're working as a team. So the most important thing is that the male members accept them as a team member and help them grow. I mean, if somebody else is better than you, learn from them. Don't see it as a challenge.
Absolutely. Is there anything that you'd like to add to this conversation? Maybe some advice for young women that want to join our trade?
Look, there's opportunity for everybody in this business, especially young women. I think they're very much more computer literate than the men. And they do things totally different.
Yes.
I mean, their ideas, where they get the information from is just, and sorry to the males, but it is better. And I wouldn't mind employ a couple of more ladies, because they bring a flower to the business as well.
Look, I think men and women bring something different to the table, and it complements each other.
100%.
And we as feminists, we are not here to look to dominate. No, we're not looking to dominate anything. Feminism means simply social, economic, and equality. That's what it's all about. Political, social, and economic fairness.
Yes.
That's all that it means. So thank you very much for that. And I think that it's so important to know that if one resists change, you resist life. So
100%.
Thanks for validating that, and thank you as an Afrikaans boer man who believed that woman once before. Same with Indian people or any other race, that woman's place is in the kitchen. Thank you for validating that things are changing, transformation is happening, and we need to embrace it.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Viewers, we would like to thank you for your continued support and encourage you to like and share our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and 𝐬𝐻 by Nedbank, and the Talk Studios, sponsored by Seriti Solutions and 𝐬𝐻 by Nedbank, are platforms aimed at empowering, uplifting, and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. If you are searching for a new or pre-owned vehicle, please visit www.auto.avo.africa. We have a wide range of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews, car maintenance tips, and automotive advice, all courtesy of Talk Studios. So ladies, in light of everything that we discussed, time is so precious. I think the only time or the only gift you really have to give to someone or to yourself is time. And I have a quote here that says that the bad news is that time flies, and the good news is that you, the pilot. So ladies, you can achieve success in many different ways. Although hard work is necessary to achieve success, doing things the way it already works will just make things easier for you and allow you to put your focus on other areas that might need improvement. If something doesn't work, change the way you do it. If it works, why change it? Why fix what's not broken? So people are successful not necessarily because they work hard, they simply do it the way it works. With that being said, I would like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.